So, time to test out my new budget tank build. How well will it hold up in the new Infernal Citadel? So, we pretty much got an instant queue. I went and selected Infernal Citadel and pop, we got it. Now, this is my first time running the dungeon since the rework with Module 26, so didn't really know what to expect. And I'm running here on my fighter tank, which has never actually stepped foot in here. So you'll see quite a few achievements popping up here and there when we do manage to defeat certain bosses. Now, they have changed this first part a little bit. Basically, you're going to have to group up together and you'll end up going into this area with these chains and these demons. And you have to kill these gas spores, otherwise the entire arena fills up with poison and everybody dies. So kind of range DPS friendly right there. But we proceed through without too much bother, and I'm going to move on from here with some live commentary for the rest of the run. Yeah, we have to kill that gas spore, or they just keep creating more and more poison on the ground. But we did that. Now we have to group up for the boss. No, we got... Thing is, I need to adjust my audio. There we go, that's probably a bit better. How do we have to beat up the demons now? I believe so. What do we have here? Let's just use nothing here, because that wasn't part of my budget build. Now let's use that. We should be good on threat, easy. What kind of players do we even have here? We probably have some decent players. Yeah, this guy's pretty kitted out. This guy also pretty kitted out. And this guy not so much. With then our healer, I believe. Pretty decent. We got a decent haul here. And this is just me solo queuing. Completely random. You can get this experience too. What's wrong with this dude? Why do I gotta wait forever? Okay, finally, we're going. We enter this area. Everybody's here. 2 Balers and 2 demons with him. Oh, a Baler and 2 demons with him. Jeez, okay. Well, let's not die here. We shouldn't need to use much survivability. We got the threat. That's not a problem. Getting a bunch of things. I don't think I've ever done Infernal Citadel on this character. So we get a bunch of achievements. Okay, skip the cutscene. Excuse me. Oh, we gotta leave through here. And we got the group up again. Okay, that's kind of good they did that. Grants an aura of fire around you, killing... I don't think this is gonna do anything. Let's see if I use it here. Yeah. Anyway, I used my swarm. Used my bladed rampart. It's kind of probably silly, because I probably needed the other one for threat. Let's try to get my retaliate off. There we go. Threat, not a problem. We got some minions coming in. Okay, let's just run around, I guess. Proc my ring. We can maybe aggro them. Use enforced threat. Use my shield throw on the boss. Try to get a retaliate on all of those dudes. And that guy was still in the front. Oh dear, I need to be careful of my positioning, because this boss hurts. For anybody who's not a tank. Okay, here come the spines. And they hurt like hell. There comes the soul shield in clutch. You don't have the boss, you need to wait for enforced threat to come off. Here we go. I got it. Throw a shield throw at him. Anyway, they killed him. Ouch! I guess I should have done the old strategy of where you go close to the boss and you shouldn't get hit by the spines. I think this was for arms and this was for head pieces or something. Anyway, you can only take one of them. I shouldn't have passed the other one because I didn't get the drop. Did I really not get the altar there? That's sad. We still have a skull then. Who is pushing them apart like that? That's not cool. Anyway, let's use my swarm and this guy. Threatening rush him. Try to get my retaliate off. Okay, they don't want to attack me. Whatever. They're dead. The dudes just killed them pretty quick anyway. But do I not have an altar? alter. No, I didn't even spell it right. Oops. Maybe when we get to these doors, they'll give me a little bit of time because they gotta collect those silly things anyway. Don't have threat on this dude. It's okay. Okay, now alter. Why does it do this? Okay, we should have altars. There we go. Now my revive sickness skull is gone. You lose normally 5% hit points per thing unless you have the revive sickness boon on at the moment, which I don't think I actually do. We should probably slot that one there in case we die a bit more. But you can see that's where like the soul shield comes in clutch. You can instantly get up. I mean, it wasn't ideal because I had just used my enforced threat before I died, so I wasn't able to get the threat back until after. But just clearing some trash here, I can generate some aggro. Never mind, the dude's dead. I can generate some aggro by running around with my rings. Let's keep up with the team. Alright, depends on the damage of the group, how long the enemies survive. Use enforced threat on them, and then just running around this dude to be able to keep his attention on me. Yeah, that's the beauty of like a condemned ring. Now if you go in boss fights, I would recommend instead of like either the condemned or the obligation, or I mean overwhelmed, you would run the Tanner's ring. It's just the Tanner's ring comes from Tower of the Mad Mage, and not a lot of people doing that these days, so I was only one in the auction house and I wasn't exactly going to use this for this build when you couldn't actually replicate that without there being more in the auction house. That would have been kind of silly, make a build on that. But it's possible without it. You don't absolutely need the Manticore's Bite. But we'll see on the other bosses. Let's go into the Citadel. She's got tons of ad groups here, and that's one of the things Fighter really sucks at, and that's why the Condemned Ring is so good, because you just generate threat around you as you just move. Like, I mean, you do have like AoE on your Retaliate, you do have AoE on Line Breaker, but that's about it. Like the rest is single target. I mean, Shield Throw has such a low cooldown, it's great. And most of these abilities you can cast while still moving. I mean, you can with Shield Throw anyway. Meaning you can keep the ring bonuses up. Okay, we're probably going to get a lot of dudes here. Let's just put Swarm on one of them. Try and get these dudes. Okay, that was probably a waste of a daily. They just killed them really quick. Yeah, I'll try to get this dude. It's like when do you use Threatening Rush and when do you just keep running around? It's probably better to just keep running around because you'll generate like probably more threat with that. So just like run around these guys, get them all. Assume the healer will keep me healed, and then just use some powers on these dudes if they remain stationary. So you don't want the enemies running around too much. Healer also won't be too happy with you running around the place, and DPS, if you make the ads move too much, won't be happy either. Let's get this group here. They're gonna aggro that group up here. Just Line Breaker on them. That was kind of missed. Kind of annoying thing about Line Breakers, you have to have a target. Not really, actually. Far enough away you don't have to have a target, but it can end up going wonky like you saw there if the ad moves around you or something. I think this guy wants me to group them together. I'll do it. Try to get some action points. I can block while in combat. That gives me action points and I can have my daily for these dudes. I can use my Line Breaker there. And somebody died. I should probably just have kept running around. I'm used to Paladin with Templars where you get a shit ton of threat just by casting it when you sit amongst the mobs. But Fighter is a lot less, so really got to crutch on that ring a bit more. Like this, like I'm not going to lose the threat so long as I keep moving and keep proccing it, because it triggers every half second. That's out a burst of threat. Okay, this boss is gonna hurt a ton with its fire, but I think I'm gonna keep with my same powers because I need the threat, so I won't switch to anything more defensive, and just hope the healer can keep me alive. What am I using? I'm using redemption. Let's just use armor break. What am I team using? Exploit weakness. What is that power? Precision, acute senses, precision. Crit strike and crit severity. They're all just using personal stuff, so yeah, I'll support the team with armor break. Let's go. No cutscene on this boss. Nice. Let's get around here, get combo advantage, use my bat swarm and mount power. My enforced threat as well. Oh, we got knocked over. Let's maybe, yeah, no, I won't stand in the fire. They can move for combo advantage if they want to. There's a red ground we phased. How did the dude die? Not much you can do here with these dudes. Just get combat advantage, your teammates, break those, and then go and hide. You need to be quick though. Like when he bursts, you need to get out from hiding, because otherwise he'll find somebody else like that. Oh, I don't even have aggro. She's using force threat. They must have used a ton there. Hey boss, look at me. Yeah, let's move over here away from the group. Ain't getting wrecked. Ain't gonna wreck them. Put a retaliate on him. Come on, there we go. Move the area to the outside. Yeah, I can tank in this fire. That's only hitting for 18k. Yes, that's not a problem. I'm going to try to stay out here. I have threat on the boss, so I'm gonna go dig in, see how much damage it does to me. Come on, bring it on. If I die here, that'd just be sad. But that's a... Oh my god, ouch! You can survive it! But yeah, that was a lot. But yeah, that's the beauty of fighter. You can dig in like all the time. Let's move these nasty areas. These little areas deal a ton of damage over time. Don't sit in those. And he basically phases at all intervals of his hit points and then puts these little dudes. I'm going to try tank it again over this side. Oh, we can survive. Yes. Just gotta use the potion right after, you know. Let's use my bladed rampart here, get some extra defense stats. Like when we go dig in here, we should have 90% awareness. We do. Because bosses have forced combat advantage. So they're gonna 100% have combat advantage against you. That's why you use the awareness to just base mitigate the damage. I'm gonna use my chain of skills here for the extra 3%. Go here, block this, and then use my bat swarm again. Mount power nicely, even though we don't have it on mythic, it's just on legendary, still has a 60-second cooldown. I'm just gonna need on these. Somebody else will get them, of course. Alright. Somebody took the path I usually take. Let's just go on this one. The rocks will fall away as soon as you run over them, so don't follow somebody there. Get the threat on these guys. Use my running ring. Let's not look at the dude with the eye. Yeah, we're okay. Yeah, we've got the threat on the dude. They can probably kill it while I run past. There's going to be a little dude here. You can just jump past him like this. He'll grab me, but it'll break on the stone. And then he won't grab anybody else. Which, just a neat trick, you know. Another one, you can do that up ahead. Let's get these ads. Some force threat there for the debuff. Come on, hit me for my retaliate. There we go. Did that not go off, or did I move? If this dude doesn't run ahead of me, you can trigger this dude. Never mind, he ran ahead of me. Whatever. Lame. You could trigger the dude and have the chain like be kind of glitching into the statue's head there, and then it breaks the chain just like I did earlier. Let's get these guys as well. Shield throw that guy. Still another guy back here. We do have threat on him though, so that's good. It won't kill him, and I won't lose threat unless I run away. Move up here, avoid the ads to the right. We're going to have two groups. Okay, we had some range DPS, so I don't have to deal with the Well, somebody else yelled it up. Didn't realize. There's 2 imps here, and you get struck by both of them if you're not careful. So you usually use some range and taunt the enemies, kill them, and then deal with these, and let the tank go first. But they don't really deal much damage. I just gave combat advantage there, and we're on to the last boss. It seems to be going fairly well. And just get these guys. Put some threat on them. They got rid of the other ads. There's only 2 dudes here. Okay, no, they spawn later. Got our retaliate off on him. Fuck my runaround ring. You can get legendary versions of these rings that will trigger within 1 second instead of 2 seconds. It can help, but again, the price on the legendary ones is like 10 times higher than these. No, not 10 times higher, like 10,000 times higher. Again, you can farm those rings yourself from in Avernus. But you need 30,000 item level, which if you got this build, you should at this point have that. And the last boss, again, shouldn't be that hard. How's it going? How's the deaths? I think it was only me who died. Okay, the other dudes died as well. Whenever you have the soul shield buff up here, you know that your soul shield is ready again to revive you, so be aware of that. It will only revive you every 60 seconds. I think they fixed it, so there's that anyway. And this boss does have a tank buster, but I don't think it'll do much. But let's just get in here. Shield throw, line breaker. We ideally use those stuff though from combat advantage, but whatever. Try getting a retaliate off. Come on, boss. Never mind. Move to the corner. Everybody knows to go here. Excellent. As soon as the circles are filled, move away. Oh, I'll use enforced threat. I don't have the threat. It's fine anyway. These guys don't have aggro. Okay, I managed to cancel my daily. Let's move up to use my daily here. That dealt some damage. Okay, I need to use an enforced threat again. These guys have a ton of damage. Luckily this boss they're just phasing the shit through him. And he's not doing anything. They're gonna make me work for this. I'm just gonna leave my area here. Move out of it. Rather than kill me. Try and move the boss more in the middle. And you start spinning. Yes, we didn't have this yet. And you'll get these little dudes who are going to explode and push you. They can push you like they just did me there. But they could push you into a laser if you're not careful. And let's use my artifact here. He's going to have the tank buster. I use my blaze rampart. Chains me. Does some damage on me with the fire. Yeah, it does like no damage. This used to be really hard to survive back in the day. But that's it. The tank armor piece is this. Let's just go with that. I mean, the gear from here is pretty terrible. And you can see that gear in this Path of the Fallen. No, Avernus. Yes, Avernus. Lionheart gear. Basically, the tank one has a chance to heal you a little bit. Headpiece, some power. Arms, some power. Boots, some power. Yeah, it's nothing good. I mean, it was back when power was like everybody would stack power. DPS would want that, and they didn't have gear differing between tanks and healers. I guess we reroll. I can use my rerolls for anything else in here anyway. We got this ugly armor. Maybe it goes for something in the auction house. Let's have a look. Could sell that for 8k. I will. I don't like this. There we go. Done. Yeah, can I get a key? Have a look. Path of the Fallen. Oh, it's not this one. It's Descendant Avernus. No, I have 0 currency to get a key. But that's it. Not too bad. I think we did get a pretty good damage group, to be honest. These players know what they're doing. This guy's doing demon web pits. So is this guy. And this guy's okay, still working on his build. But yeah, like the damage there. These guys knew what they were doing. Even if I was losing threat there in the last boss, we were just phasing so quickly. And yeah, we died once. The first boss, because of his hail of spikes, you really need to have like your daily power for that and to move underneath the boss. But that's it. That was my first random queue experience. I deliberately queued up to the Infernal Citadel because I hadn't done it before, and it's one of the tougher, I think, advanced dungeons. Maybe combination with Ravenloft. Yeah. Ravenloft's just really long as well. I think they made that a lot easier though. But that's about it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys around. Goodbye for now.